I joined the Donut Smp one day to find my base had been completely raided. It wasn't the best base, but it gave me an idea. I was gonna build a new base that made me at least $1 million an hour from scratch, meaning I couldn't use any money or items I currently had to make it. Let's see if I can. Alright, so this is the good base. It wasn't the best because I didn't really feel like making a base. But, you know, it made me some money. It wasn't that big though. Like, it didn't go that deep. Basically, I'm gonna be making another base, but to like show you guys, we're gonna start from scratch. So we need to put all this. Just gonna put this all the way, and then I'm just gonna e-chest this, and we sell some money, so we're just gonna pay someone. So you. Now we're at $0, and basically we're gonna try to make a base. I think a mil an hour is kind of the goal. We'll figure out how to do that though. But first, I need to go to spawn. Basically, everyone, I've been on the server for a hot minute, so I have keys, but everyone should have a couple keys. And basically, we're gonna get some shovels. We'll say 3, because that's like an amount a new player would be able to get. And then we're just gonna RTP. Alright. Oh. It's basically, we need to find a desert. Since I don't have a desert, I'll just show you like what I mean. Go to orders, sand, sort by much money per item. You can actually get sand on orders for a lot. Like that's 39. And I'm at 4K. So that's how we're gonna like start off our money. We're gonna need an RTP to find a desert though. Oh, wait, this isn't a desert? But we low-key kind of needed bamboo to start the farm, so I'll take it. A mangrove swamp before a desert? Are we serious? Oh, wait. Yo. I'm so glad I decided to look around. I'm pretty sure that's a desert. Actually, I don't know if it is, but it's sand, and that's the main thing that we need. Is it basically to like start us off? Oh, he hit me. To start us off, we're just gonna break all these 3 shovels as mining sand, and then that should get us a good amount of money. Let's see how much this is. Yeah, I'm at 43K right now, so I should at least have a couple 100K when I'm done. Oh, there goes my first shovel. So we'll see how much that gives. Flash orders and okay, and so we get about 150K per shovel, which is a pretty good start. Oh, and one more shovel to go. Okay, now I just need to sell all the sand. And so in total, we made 438.49K. That's a pretty good start. I think that's good enough to start our base. But instead of doing the overworld where I have to like deal with stuff, I'm actually going to RTP into the end. Cause I don't know, I guess there's just like less people here or something. I don't really know. Now obviously I recommend like going on a flying machine and just like going a direction from actual land. Cause that's like the best way to avoid people, but I don't really feel like doing that. So we're just gonna do it here. Okay, and we set a home here. Oh, I just learned that I could change and turn off chat. All the freaking like chat all over. I probably should have learned that sooner, but it's fine. So, dirt. Like a stack of dirt for now. And then we also need some more bamboo, because as much as I like getting bamboo, it's not enough, and it's not that expensive. So we're going to do... Ooh, I'm actually going to go back to spawn real quick and get the other tools and stuff. And so I'm pretty sure I can just do... Oh wait, I think I'm a brick. Need ice, that's what we need. It's like this. I don't know where I got that other row from. And then we have a gap here. And then we need glowstone. And you just place it on the edge. Oh, what's going on? Like, it keeps deleting stuff I placed. Goes in there, and then we need slash H. Piston should probably go down the water. And then basically we just need redstones. H redstone blocks on all these, and then we need to place redstone on all this. We need 2 heaters, and it's basically make a hopper clock, and then we're just gonna fill this thing up with dirt, and then we're gonna slash H observer. We just need to observe this, and that basically should be it. And that's the bamboo farm. Oh, wait, I forgot one part that I need. Oh, we low-key need more iron. Oh wait, this should be enough actually. It's basic. These iron bars basically just like keep the bamboo in line with the water. And there we go. We're gonna empty our inventory out, and we're gonna AFK here for like, we'll say like 30 minutes, and then we're gonna see how much bamboo we can get after AFKing for 30 minutes. Okay, it's been like 30 minutes, so it's like a stack and a half basically. So let's orders bamboo. And so after half an hour, we got 3.65k. So now let's pull out the calculator. So 3,650 times 2. So that's how much we get an hour. And then we take a million, right? Divided by that number, we only have to make 137 more of these to make 1 mil an hour. This might take a little bit. Well, here we go. But while building the second machine, I kind of came to a realization. So I kind of started realizing an issue is these two machines cost about like $500,000 themselves. And if I'm going to make 138 or something to get 1 mil an hour, that means, I mean, I'm no mathematician, but that's over like $65 million to build all these machines. And then it would take, what, 68 hours of straight AFK to make that money back? I just don't think that's cost efficient. Well, I might have to figure something else to make a mil an hour, like at a base, because this is not gonna cut it. Okay, so I just logged on again while trying to figure out what it's gonna do, and I'm pretty sure this already got found. I'm glad I didn't build that many, because that would have been bad. But I'm so confused. It took like only like half the pistons, which is weird, and then it didn't even take the redstone, but took the hoppers and sticky pistons. So but we're gonna kind of scrounge up what we have and then just see what we can do. I'm like trying to decide what I want to do now. So I decided to like try some stuff to make some quick money, and I guess this is method, because I literally just started selling freaking redstone torches. They're kind of already starting to sell, and after getting a little bit of money that way, oh, we're at 750k. I finally had enough for what I wanted to do, which before I do what I want to start doing, I'm gonna need a source of bone meal. And like, of course, skelly spawners is like the main way people do that, but the problem is when you're starting off, you are not gonna have skelly spawners. And so here's what we're gonna do. Let me just RTP real quick, and then we need to find a spot to make a bait. All right, I think we found a spot. All right, and here's the spot we're gonna make the base. Okay, this might take a while to mine out, but I mean, I'm not doing a whole lot else. So, oh wait, I just realized I could do this. Oh wait, more diamonds. All right, and I just need to kind of get the resources, which we'll put in this chest, and everything else we have will go in this one. We'll talk get the resources. All right, and here are the materials. If you're wondering how I still have a bunch of money, it's because I would sell, because like it's more cost efficient to like craft them myself. So I'd make a couple extra and I'd sell the extra stuff that I made, and they kind of kept my money up a little bit. But now it's time to make the bone meal farm, which is how I'm gonna get bone meal for the farm I want to build. There we go. So yeah, while building this, I did not realize that this is probably just a waste of time, and this is not a way that people get bone meal on the server. But we'll figure that out in a little bit. Okay, this should be done. I think if I just do that, and then it should be, I think it is. Well, let me go up there to check. Oh yeah, look at all that. Now, I think it's all feeding back into the machine. There we go. Okay, yeah, no, it is working. I just had too much bone meal there. So this should, I'm pretty sure it's auto feeds, right? Yeah, so I put a stack in to start, and there's still a stack like that, but then there's extra in here. So it might take a while, but eventually, actually, I'm pretty sure if I just buy some more bone meal, I should start to see it backing up in. Yeah, so I need like 20 more stacks. Actually, that probably isn't a good use of my money. Oh well. Oh geez, that's like completely full. Oh, yeah, so we're already starting to get bone meal in here. I don't know if I'll have to extend this or not, because I don't know if it'll start overflowing. Well now, oh, I just noticed I have like $1 million from, pretty sure everything's sold. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be enough for the farm I want to build, but it'll definitely get me started, and then I could probably sell like some more bone meal and redstone materials to get the rest of the money. But we should be golden to start. I'm probably just gonna AFK this a little bit to get some bone meal to make sure, and then we can start on the farm, which I'll show you in a little bit. Alright, it's been like 30 minutes. Let's see. Oh, yeah. This should be good. Dang. Oh yeah, all these hoppers are completely full. Yeah. Oh, frick, I have to clear the area for the farm I want to build. Jeez. I cleared the area, but I'm trying to decide if I want to do bamboo or kelp. I think kelp is a little bit more than bamboo, but you have to, it's a lot more. You have to make the smelter for the kelp blocks and the auto crafter and stuff like that. And I feel like that's a lot more effort than I want to put in. So I'm probably just going to do the bone meal farm, the bamboo farms with the bone meal. Because you can bone meal bamboo and that like increases the rates. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. With the area cleared out, so I should be able to make at least a couple, you know? So let me go get the materials. So while, oh jeez, that is loud. I need to like go over here. So I kind of ran into an issue while getting supplies is I'm broke. I used all my money. So I need to figure out, I don't think I need a whole lot left. Or I don't think I need a whole lot of materials more than what I have. We're gonna have to figure that out. Probably like 100 or 2k more. Poo. I guess we'll just do the sand method, right? Okay, we just kind of sold some sand and we're back at 200k. So it should be enough for just all seeds. Jeez, why is wheat so expensive? Okay, there we go. That should be everything that we need. Jeez, I forgot how loud that is. Trying to do my recordings. Okay, that's everything. Finally. So like everything that I built in this video, I don't really know how they work to the full extent. And this bamboo farm just uses way more bone meal than my bone meal farm actually produces. And I learned this later on. Okay, I still have to add like the storage system and stuff, but I'm going to make sure this works. I don't know why I wouldn't, but I did a repeater wrong. Because now it works. There we go. Okay. Turn this off. This will take a lot of bone meal. I just kind of realized that. I don't know if this farm can keep up with that. I might just have to make another one or just buy bone meal off the freaking shop. I don't know. We're just gonna fill up with what we have though. After you go through all this bone meal, I think I'll do like a little test to see if it is fully restocked, how much money I would make like per hour. And then we can see how many of these we have to make or how many of these we have to make in order to get to 1 meal an hour. Hopefully it's not too much, but I think we're gonna have to make more than one. I'm going to make an auto crafter though. I don't think it's time. There we go. Okay, and then just gonna hook all these up basically. Here, what if we just throw a stack? We'll throw half a stack in each, and then we'll just make sure that it works. There we go. Okay, and then we can turn it on. I don't know how that works, but it seems to handle it alright, so that's good. And so now what we need to focus on is getting the bone meal. Oh, actually, I think I have enough for a single skeleton spawner. So we're just gonna grab that real quick and just place it right there. But yeah, so this definitely does not have enough bone meal to power this single machine. Okay, since I think it's good to have like a baseline of where we're at, I'm going to AFK for an hour just to see how much bone meal this farm actually makes. Well, I have my single spawner here with me too. But we'll just get the baseline. So we're gonna be AFK probably for like an hour, and we'll see like what type of rates we're working with. Alright, it's been like an hour. And I didn't really expect much from the spawner, but you know, it's nice to have. Oh, so this is what we're looking for like for an hour. It's not the best, but I think I'm gonna do some calculations and we'll go from there. Okay, I think since I kind of have a reserve of bone meal now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to fill up the machine as much as I can and then see how much bone meal it takes to like actually run it, and then I won't be able to run it for a full hour, probably like 10 minutes or something, and I can times it by 6 and then see how much bone meal I need in order to run this. So we're just gonna kind of fill it up. Alright, so I kind of have the bone meal loaded up, and we're just gonna turn on the auto crafter stuff and we're kind of see what the rates are looking like. I'm gonna stand here to make sure that's still full. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes. I still some bone meal left, but just to keep an even number, we're gonna do 5 minutes. Everything should be crafted. There's still some bone meal left in here, but like, we'll just leave that in there, I guess. So now I just need to collect the bone meal and do calculations about. I put 7 stacks in each one. And let me go do my math. All right, so I did the math, and using like the bone meal that I still have here, it takes about 75 stacks of bone meal for 5 minutes of work. So if you multiply that by 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 12, 9 stacks of bone meal. I think this farm gives me about 57. So it's nowhere near enough to run this farm. But see how much we make. Orders, bamboo. In that time, we made 59k of pure profit. So if you multiply that by 12, it makes 712,000 an hour. So that's almost there. That's practically 1 million an hour, right? But the problem is we just don't have the bone meal at all to run this. Like, this eats through bone meal. So we're gonna have to figure out a way, because what we would need like 6 or 17 of these machines to run one of these, which I'm not doing that. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, because right now we're making no profit at all. Actually, we are making profit, but it's like so minuscule. At this point, I was really stumped, but then I had an idea. Oh my goodness, I just had an idea. I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner. So we have the bone meal here, but what's stopping us from just selling the bone meal? And I'm pretty sure if we have blocks, they sell for more. Right, slash orders bone. Yes. Why would I not just sell the blocks themselves? Wait, that's, what the frick? Because 1 bone meal makes 1 bamboo, but the bone meal's so much more than the bamboo. There's no reason to have the bamboo. Hold up, I need to get my bone meal back. Wait, and then I can throw this in the auto crafter. Take out this bamboo. Wait, I'll just put, because I'm pretty sure that makes like a double stack an hour, right? Or a double chest full of bone meal. So if I were to, we'll see how much I would make. I just need to put this on the water stream. Yeah, like that, and then this goes in here. Now I kind of feed it through. No, we got bone blocks. Oh, whoops. And then, so basically this is what an hour would be if I were to run this machine. It makes a good amount of bone blocks, which sell for a good amount too. For the same, it's like, because 1 bone meal is 1 bamboo, and it's 122 for 9 bone meal, or 9 bamboo. So 122 for 9 bamboo, but then it's like 400 for every bone block. Now I'm pretty sure there's still bones in the machine, but let's leave this there because that's kind of part of the test. So if we were to slash orders bone, this would be 144k. That is so much better. Well, not, wait, yeah, no, that is so much better, because although this one technically makes money faster, you have to put more bones in, and I don't have the money for bones. So right now, if I can feed this into the auto crafter, or into a auto crafter, then we can kind of print money. And after connecting to an auto crafter, I decided to AFK for like 2 hours to see what the rates were like. In like 2 hours, we got some more bones here for the skeleton spawner, and odds is pretty good. Okay, it's like 135 an hour. Not terrible, but could be better, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna try sauce so I can talk. So basically, this only gets me like 100 to 120k per hour, which I mean is still kind of good, I guess. Because like do bone block orders, but that's nowhere close to 1 million. And that's like kind of the entire goal of this video. So I'm not sure what I want to do, because I could just make like 6 or 7 more of these, but I feel like there's like better farms or like ways to spend my time than just building more of these. So I think I'm gonna end it here, and you guys can comment what to do now, because I'm still kind of new to Donut Smp. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. So you guys just like let me know in the comments what I should do now from this point. And then I guess I'll have to make a part 2 where I actually do hopefully over 1 million an hour, and then I can document that. So I guess goodbye.